Good morning. Good morning. I'm so relaxed right now. I don't even want to get up. Like, I done went from my couch to my daughter bed to my bed. Listen. So anyway, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. I probably should sit up. Hold on. Make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, that's a little better. Let me prop up. I'm trying to sit all the way up. This is a comfortable video. Okay. Here we go. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe. So let's get into it. This gonna be hard for some people to uh, admit to themselves. Whew. And in the past, for myself, this has also been a difficult thing to realize and to understand and to just walk into and accept. But you gotta move on. You got to move on. It did not work because they are not your person. You gotta move on. Simple. In the description, I put, you never have to force what is for you. You never do. Okay? You never do. Simple. I really could stop there. But I'm going to go a little deeper. Okay. So, when we in relationships with people, we get to know somebody, meet a person, you like them, they cute, you cute, you know, whatever. The physical attraction may be there. Some chemistry may be there. Some you're smitten with them, they're smitten with you. There is some infatuation there happening. And that's beautiful. It's a great thing. It's fun. It's awesome when it first starts and first begins. But once you have enough conversations and encounters with a person to begin to get to know them and who they really are, you begin to see the differences and the disparities in your relationship with this person and in your connection with this person. But often, what we will do is we will take how much we like them, how much we may have already invested in that at that point, whether it be money or time, or our physical bodies, if we've been, intimate with a person. And we try to twist and bend and conform and break down and build up and do whatever that we can to make this person fit in our lives, even though we know that they don't. In the back of our head and our I wouldn't even say subconscious, because we be a lot of times we be conscious of it. Sometimes I'm sure sometimes people that are really delusional to the point where they might. But if you know even half of who you are, and you meet someone, you can tell whether or not they align with what your values are. I was listening to a speaker just recently, like yesterday, a couple days ago. Anyway, the speaker said that you all can have the same vision but different values. Vision is what you see, what you want, the end result. The values is how you gonna get there. We both could envision that we want to be rich. My how to get there might be I want to build businesses, I want to work, I want to invest the money, and the other person value might be they want to be El Chapo to get to the money. Now, opposites can attract. Opposite people who like different things can still be with each other. However, I still got to be okay or in agreement. Maybe I can't do it how you do it, but I don't have no problem with how you do it. That's the only way that's gonna line up. Only way. But if you got any type of problem, any type of issue with any of their values and how they go about life and how they choose to operate, it's never gonna work because that's not your person. Your person is a person that is, or your people, because you can have more than one person. There's more than one uh, possible lover or soulmate. I really believe that. There's billions of people on the earth. No way in the world only one person out of all them people can align with you. You might have a better experience with one person over the other, but maybe they both were good experiences. This one was just more exciting or whatever. But again, the person that is your person, or the people that are for you, then values, the vision and the values is going to be in greater alignment. You're gonna be okay with whatever it is, the way that they choose to go about how they want to do things, and that could be in any aspect of life. But if you constantly disagreeing, you constantly arguing, constantly having a conflict, that ain't your person. If let's say you're not argumentative, you don't like conflict, you don't like to, ruffle feathers, you still recognize when something is off. You still recognize when something is happening that you don't like or that you're not cool with or whatever. If you find yourself always side eyeing the person for their choices, you don't like their choices. Therefore, you don't really like their values or how they choosing to go about life, how they choosing to do whatever it is that they choosing to do. And it's okay. The problem is we don't be honest with ourselves about these things. We be looking at, how much we've invested again, what we've done, how much that we've shared together, whatever. And here's the problem. We gotta slow down, take a step back, and don't invest all these different things into people before we get an understanding of what their vision and values are. Until we get an understanding of how they really want to operate, how they really want to do things. We be, you know, a few dates in and already be mapping out our life together and all of this crazy shit. And you really need to be just taking your time to know if this person is your person or not. If they're for you or not. Do they align with what you want or not? If you gotta force it, it ain't for you. I think I made a video about something like this not too long ago, but of course, I gotta reiterate. I gotta reiterate and put it in a different way so everybody can understand. It didn't work because they not your person. Move on. It's okay. It's all right. And sometimes it's hard for people to move on. And it's something I definitely didn't say in the previous video regarding this topic. Um, Sometimes we we found a person, we thought they were our person, and then boom, nope, they not. And now after them, it's hard to move on to another person that probably really is for us because we are fearful of our decision making skills. We feel like, oh, we made such a fucked up decision before, or it turned out to be shitty before, that this new one is going to be shitty too. And what a lot of people end up doing is either friend zoning that new person that really should become their partner, it really should become their person, okay, or they push them away entirely. Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready to get, I'm not really dating, you know, whatever. Whatever we say, whatever to make us feel better about our choices and shit. Instead of giving it a chance, don't give up on the future people that really are your person because of your hurt from losing or missing the one that wasn't your person. Don't miss out on the future people that do align with your values and your vision and your morals and all of that shit. Don't give up on that future person because you haven't moved on from the past person. You got to move on. You can't let them people live rent free in your head. Okay? If they living rent free in your head, if that old relationship or that old stuff or that old whatever connection that it was is like replaying on the real, you get some new shit replaying on the real. Get some hobbies, get some exercise, get some, I don't know, something that you enjoy for you in your head. Go to therapy. Go talk to somebody. Get that shit out of you. Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody and get it out in order for it to, begin to ooze its way up out of you and your psyche. Sometimes we hold stuff to our chest because we feel like we were stupid for dealing with a person who was not for us or was not part of our values. It's okay. Don't feel stupid. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody done pick somebody before that they look back like this person really wasn't even for me. And another thing to understand is that moving on and knowing that that person was not your person don't always mean that they was a terrible person. That just mean they wasn't for you. They might go off and find another person and be great, be happy and everything, and you should be able to be happy for them. Why? Because they found their person. It just wasn't you. And that's okay. That's life. That's how it works. Everybody got to find what is for them. That person may be for you as far as a business partner. That person may be for you as a friend. That person may be for you as an acquaintance, as an encouragement, whatever. But that don't necessarily mean that that's your person that they for you, that you're supposed to be with them. Move the fuck on. You got to move the fuck on. You'll always stay stagnant if you keep thinking about, well, what was me? I could have had this person and it didn't work out, and now if you don't move the fuck on and go find your person, go explore, get out. They're not gonna break in your house to meet you, okay? You might get lucky, and it might be, the maintenance man come by, and you, oh my God, you know, you might get lucky and see the dude, see somebody at the gas station or something like that. But still, get out. Stay there. Get cute. Get fine. Get fly. Open your mouth. Talk to people. You'll find something that's better for you. Something that makes more sense for you. But you gotta move on to find who your person is. If you're not sure, if as me saying your person, they're not for you, and you thinking, well, what's for me? You need to spend some time by your motherfucking self to figure out what you like, what you want, what you desire. And it might not even be that much time. It might just be some days, might be a week, might be a month, might be 6 months. That depends on you. You have a talk with yourself to figure that out. If you can't talk to a licensed, clinical therapist, counselor, or whatever, at least talk to your damn self and figure out, okay, what do I like? Get you a pen and paper out and write this shit down. Things you like, stuff I enjoy, what I value, what matters the most to me. If I'm already successful, okay, how did I get here? And how do I want to have more or do more or be more? If I'm not successful, well, how did I get here? Why am I here? Okay, and what do I need to do differently to have more, be more, do more? Focus on that shit. Get yourself together. Okay? Because sometimes that person that wasn't really for you, okay, that ultimately wasn't your person, maybe that person was okay for you at that time in your life. Maybe that person was there to teach you something, to show you something, to help you grow. Maybe that person was there so that you could get your heart broke, get your feelings hurt, get your face cracked, to make you go into some sort of isolation or to make you go into some period of time, even if it's a short period of time, where it's just you, where you got to focus on you, where you got to deal with you. If you don't deal with you, you're going to keep finding people that's not your person. Believe that. If you don't deal with you, I keep getting notifications. If you don't deal with you, you're going to keep finding people that's not your person. You're going to keep finding situations that you have to force. If you don't figure out who you are and what your purpose is and what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go, baby, and this could be romantic relationships, this could be the school you go to, this could be the church you go to, the synagogue, this could be the places you frequent, this could be where you spend your money, this could be your whole life. If you don't figure out you, if you don't sit down and understand and get an understanding for you, you're going to constantly keep picking people that ain't for you, that ain't your person. I don't know what these comments is, but okay. I don't have no husband yet. How you doing? But make sure you understand. Make sure you understand that you got to move on. That person wasn't your person. And that you don't have to force anything that is for you. If you don't know what's for you, figure it out. Take some time to yourself, write it down, journal it, talk to a counselor, somebody, and figure out what's for you. That's the only way you're going to be happy. Okay? Anything else, you're going to be miserable, always in angst and in turmoil and trying to figure out, oh, why they, mm. Okay? And I'm going to reiterate before I go. Sometimes that person that's not your person was for that season, for that period of time in your life, to teach you something, to show you something, or to get you to the point where you have to address you. I just want to reiterate that because that's real important. There is no else. It's only lessons. There is no else. It's only lessons. No losses. It's only lessons. If you come out of a relationship, friendship, a job, old membership to a church, I don't know, anything that you come out of, if you came out of it and you don't get better, you can't reach back and I learned this, I gleaned this from this situation or this person. This grew me in this way or that way. This helped my mindset evolve to this. I can do this better now. I picked up this skill now, whatever. I love myself more now. It's something. You missing it. No else. Just lessons. Ain't none. No losses, just lessons. Learn everything you can from the situation with the person that wasn't your person. Absolutely. Dissect it. Think about it. Go back to the beginning. When you started dating the person, when you met the person, let's say it was a friendship, when we met, or we met in college and we were taking these classes, and then it went to this and this. Dissect it. Give yourself a little time to, where did it go? How did, you know, not the where did you go wrong per se, but go back and look at the details of it. And a lot of times you'll see during that what point of it was that you figured out that, oh, wait a minute, this ain't for me, but you kept going. That's a big teaching point for yourself, because you will know for yourself, this is the time that I'm vulnerable, or this is the time, oh, it was 3 months in, so I know that in my next occurrence, my next relationship, or my next whatever, when I get to a certain point with a person, I get stupid, or I get to a certain point with a person, I lose certain boundaries that I should have kept in place. But when we don't go back and figure out okay, this person wasn't my person, what can I do differently? What do? We go pick a new motherfucker that's the same motherfucker. It be same person, different body. Same girl, different name. You was with Ashley, now you with Brittany. And she's the same person. You was with Tim, now you with Tom. It's the same person. You was with Bob, now you with Brian. But he the same person. Because you ain't did no work on figuring out you and why you was picking the wrong person to begin with. You ain't did no work on you to learn why. Okay, if I would have knew myself better, if I would have been doing more work on me, if I would have been walking in my purpose and what I'm really supposed to be doing in my life and stuff like that, this person wouldn't have even had access to me. This person wouldn't even been able to talk to me. Most of my viewers are over a certain age. From the analytics that that I look at that tell me who watches this, a lot of us are over 30, over 35. I'm so sure, I hope, I really hope, for the sake of everybody, I hope that it's situations that you can look back on when you was in your teens, in your 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, even late 20s. And you looking now in your 30s and 40s or whatever, and you like, that was dumb as hell. And understand, oh, I did that dumb shit because dot 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 dot. I participated in this because this and this and this happened. I was with this person because I was seeking validation. I was with this person because I had low self-esteem. I was dealing with this person because I didn't know any better, because I lacked wisdom, because figure that shit out. Once you figure that shit out, it make a lot of things a lot more easy. It makes it a lot easier to meet the right person for you now, because you've identified what not only your vision is, but what your values are, what your boundaries are, what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept, what you okay with, what you not okay with. And it's okay to not be okay with some shit. Everything another person does, which that shit don't gotta be okay to you, and you can voice that. Sometimes that's what needs to happen so that you can see, oh, this person ain't it. You know, things that we try to say, oh, that's something small, snowball into something bigger. It's the little foxes that destroy the vine. Okay? Things can snowball into something a lot bigger. If they constantly doing little shit to irk you, the what they call it, the ick. They constantly doing shit you don't like. They regularly doing something that blows you that or irritates you or whatever. If you've spoken about it, you said something about it and it never changed, that's who that person is. Now you need to decide if that's what you want to deal with or not. That's the part where you say, okay, does this have it does this mess with my values? Is it something really simple? Is it something I can overlook? Like, let's say it's something simple as they like to leave their drawers in the floor, or they get out the shower and they like to leave a towel on the floor or something. It could be just as simple as you tell them, hey, can you pick that up? And they pick it up. That's cool. You just know you're dealing with a messy motherfucker. But let's say you tell that same person, can you pick that towel up? And they cuss you the fuck out. You tell that same person, can you pick that towel up? And they bust you upside your head. You tell that same person, can you pick that towel up? And they start to give you a laundry list of reasons why they shouldn't have to do that. Or they give you a laundry list of reasons why you're overreacting. That speaks to a deeper issue. That should let you know that, oh, skirt, you're not it. Because the person that's for you is not going to make that hard. Again, you don't have to force nothing that's not for you. That's just for you. It's only the shit that ain't for you that you gotta force, that you gotta overlook, that you gotta act like you didn't hear that they fucking said that shit. Okay? I'm so relaxed right now. I'm really cute. Anyway, I just want to make sure that I clarified that 100%. Because somebody needs to know that you gotta move on. They wasn't your person. And you ain't gotta force nothing that's for you. Okay? This been Free Game.